Hey guys. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed my two other little videos I did today. Little laundry video and then the outside one, which my phone died, and I stupidly started the video while I still had my phone vertical. And when I do that, even when I turn it sideways, it totally screws it up. You have to turn the phone sideways and then hit the video button. Because if not, then it turns out weird. Alright. So, I want to try to get as many videos done as possible today. I'm gonna do three of them that Elaine sent me. This one, this particular one, I was gonna do a while back, and I didn't get to it. This one's called "How to Plant Potato Towers," which is kind of intriguing for me, so I might actually try it. There's the picture. What? I might not be able to do this one. Nope. Well, we will go back. Wait, give me a second. I'm gonna see if I can find a different one on this. Alright, I found a different one. It's still on how to grow potatoes in a tower, but that particular account had been suspended for some reason. I don't know why. So, that's what this looks like. And it's by Danielle Sherry from Fine Gardening. So I'm just going to get right into this. Sorry, my sinuses are all screwed up. A piece of what I was eating a little bit ago went down the wrong way. So I started choking, of course. And now my throat is all screwed up. Potatoes are versatile, delicious, and rich in vitamins. At least the homegrown ones are. And if you're able to grow them successfully, which I usually can, the harvest can keep for the entire winter, something not even tasty tomatoes can do. They can if you put them up right. Alright. I'll show you the picture. First one. There's the second one. That actually looks like a pretty good idea. We'll have to get some straw, though. Despite these positive traits, potatoes have always scared me. Not because they have creepy looking eyes or because my grandma used to say they were poisonous if you ate them raw, which they do have a toxic substance in them if you eat them raw, which they have to be cooked. Potatoes frighten me because they can be needy when it comes to their growing conditions. They take up a lot of room and they can introduce a plethora of diseases into your garden without warning. In addition, they're a favorite delicacy of voles. Raised garden beds, guys. For those seeking to grow their own spuds in a small space or in a vole-prone area, or for those wanting to keep their crop somewhat contained in case disease strikes, a potato tower is an excellent solution. Ranging from 2 to 4 feet tall, this simple vertical column is comprised of wire fencing lined with straw and filled with compost, saving you from having to. Hang on, I'll move my chair. Saving you from having to deeply till and excessively amend your bed. Simple to build, it also produces a high yield. And here's how it's done. All right, what you'll need: wire cutters, 3 to 4 foot tall, 14 gauge wire fencing for one with a sufficient gauge to retain its form and be used for a few years. Usually just like the square welded fence would work for that. Rebar wire, one piece of 5 foot tall rebar, straw, shovel, compost, seed potatoes. Use a mix of varieties for an attractive effect. 5 pounds for each tower. Step 1. Create a sturdy frame. And that's what the rebar thing is for, is to hold the fence in place, obviously. Use wire cutters to snip out a section of wire fencing to create a cylindrical bin about 1.5 to 2 feet in diameter. I prefer to use fencing that is 4 feet tall because I can still reach into the tower to plant it even though I'm only 5 foot 3 inches tall. Use rebar wire to tie the fence ends together. That's what they're talking about. Okay. Yeah. To give the bin extra stability, attach it to a rebar post. Pound the post flush with the back of the inside of the bin and wire the bin to the post. If you have trouble with the folds, add a piece of fencing with small holes at the bottom of the container to prevent the critters from burrowing into it. All right, and see that's what Doug and Stacy were talking about with the mesh hard wire hard cloth at the bottom of the garden beds, especially if you have problems with like groundhogs or whatever. So yeah. Okay. Build a straw nest. I might actually try this year. In mid-spring, lay down a 2 to 3 inch deep layer of straw in the bottom of the bin, creating a bird's nest inside it. The straw supports itself up the container's sides as you spread it, leaving a large central area for the compost. The straw helps keep the compost in and reduces water loss due to evaporation. Shovel in some compost. The goal is to have the first layer of seed potatoes about 1 foot above the ground, which will allow plenty of room for the bottom layer of potatoes to form.
Is that my drink?
Huh?
Is that my drink?
No, that is mine that I did this morning. Add a layer of potatoes and water thoroughly. Place the potatoes about every 5 to 6 inches along the outside edge of the tower. Add a thin layer of compost and water them in. They should be next to the straw with their eyes pointed out. I do. Potatoes need only 1 or 2 eyes per piece to grow. Sorry, hang on, guys.
Can I have one of those?
Okay. So feel free to cut up large seed potatoes into 2 or more chunks, making sure each piece has at least as big as a golf ball. The smaller potatoes can simply be planted whole. Aim for cutting the potatoes 24 hours prior to planting, which will allow time for a scab to grow over the cut, reducing disease and rot issues.
I didn't know that.
I'd actually read that
Cool.
a while back, so I'm definitely going to be doing that.
Yeah.
Continue building the tower. Just like that. Definitely going to be trying this. Create additional layers comprised of a straw nest, compost, and potatoes until you reach 4 inches from the top of the bin. Each layer should be about 1 foot deep. Illustration above, and I'll show it again in just a second. Finish off the tower with a layer of potatoes spaced evenly across the top. Pour a 5-inch deep layer of compost over the potatoes and cover with a few handfuls of straw. These uppermost potatoes will sprout out of the top of the bin. Yeah, just like that. Watch it grow, tip it over, and harvest the spuds. Like that. Should be easy to harvest them. Keep the tower well watered throughout the season. This is critical for good spud formation. When the plants have significantly died back in late summer, tip the tower over and sift through the compost to find the spuds. If you have no incidence of disease, you can use the leftover straw and compost to amend vegetable and ornamental beds. Don't overuse grocery store spuds. If you've ever forgotten that you had some potatoes in your pantry, you're familiar with how easily this produce item will sprout. Fight the temptation to plant these happy accidents in your garden. Potatoes can serve as ideal hosts for several nasty diseases, including late blight, which caused the 19th century Irish potato famine. Once introduced into your beds, these diseases can wreak havoc. You should instead buy and plant certified disease-free seed potatoes from a reputable source. 3 of my favorite hardy varieties are Katahdin, a waxy white spud, red Norland, a great option for long storage, and all blue, with its otherworldly color. So, and that's it for that. And that was how to grow potatoes in a tower. So, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get off from here, and I'll get this up there, and I will definitely see you guys on many more videos today, because I'm going to be working very diligently at getting videos up. So, again, I will get this up there, and you guys make sure you check your subscriptions, click on that notification bell, and click on all to make sure you get all the notifications. Like and share the videos on all your platforms. Leave comments, guys, and new subscriber packages. I have one mug done. I have not had a chance to get any more done. I've been trying to get a bunch of other stuff done. This is the mug. Faith First Farm and Homestead. Got a little cabin on it. I just need to get the paint sealer for it. I have 3 more. And I'll probably kind of go over the paint. Maybe. I don't know if I'll have to. But that's that. That's what the mug is going to be. You guys know what the t-shirts are going to be. Just drop a comment, new subscriber package, and if you don't remember the designs, just ask me, drop your email, and I will send you pictures of each one of the designs, okay? So, and I want to get these new subscriber packages out to people. And they're free. They're totally free. Free t-shirt and a free drinking mug. And it's glass. So, there you go. Just drop that comment and leave your email, and I will definitely get back with you guys. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.